Prepare yourself for a maths overload today. I've got the final dinner party, I'll be talking about the final dresses, the final dinner party dresses, and the results of the best dressed final bride. And probably some other random rants about Jackie and her 24 personalities. MAFS Australia, Sunday the 6th of April, final dinner party. Listen, dedication is key, because the site that I usually watch this on didn't upload the last episode, so I went into panic mode, and I actually had to get up this morning to watch it on Channel 9. Now, usually I don't get up early, right? You might be thinking 10 o'clock's not early, Poison Pixie. It's early, especially since I thought it started at 9. So I set my alarm for 9 AM to watch this, and it wasn't until 10. And I'll be doing the same again tomorrow. Anyway, as you probably noticed, Lauren wasn't there. Thank God. I could not deal with one more second of her. Neither was Jake, and neither was that other guy whose name I've completely forgot who went with Katie, but he's so irrelevant, so it doesn't even matter at this point. Jeff and Ree, who are the only surviving couple from the whole experiment, are the first to arrive, and all's fine and well, as usual. Everybody's known for a long time that Jackie and Clint were together, even the cast knew at the time of the reunion. The fact that they walked in separately was an absolute embarrassment. Like, everybody knows that you've got this fucking stupid fake relationship. It's embarrassing. Little Miss Everybody Else was on the show for clout, who posts more videos than anybody, who's moved in with a guy after weeks and now got engaged. They literally just got engaged. Oh my God, she's an absolute fucking redneck. When Ryan was saying that he heard they were together and he phoned them and the two of them denied it, she was actually saying, oh, Ryan's jealous. That's how fucking delusional she is. She actually thinks that Ryan is jealous. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, no matter what she does, she keeps surprising me, because I think that she can't hit any more lows, and then she comes out with this shit. I was like, oh my fucking God, man. I don't get her. Anyway, we'll get back to these two nut jobs. Jamie was saying that she split up with Dave just a week before the dinner party because he was stringing her along again and he was too much a shite bag to say anything. And I felt so sorry for her because I know how she feels. It's so sad that she actually liked him and she had to go to this dinner party and sit next to him and try and stay composed. So sad. Athena, whose dress was a 10 out of 10, didn't really like the shoes. I don't know if this finger bit would annoy me, but other than that, loved it. She was saying that she had read the text that Serena had sent Adrian, and they were like, aye, we've all read them. She was basically ripping her to bits. And then when Serena came in and she was talking to Adrian, at least she stood up and went over. And she was like, she's been sending you these messages and you're sitting there speaking to her. She didn't even wait to the dinner party. Good for her, because Serena's a total cunt. Speaking of Serena, why did she even go? She's a total fucking embarrassment. She was like, oh, Athena is this, and calling her names and all that. And everybody's thinking, you're the one who was trying to go with her husband. You're the one who went out for dinner with her husband. You're the one who's been sending these text messages. She sits in the car like that. I call her Zoolander. I mean, come on. It's uncanny. So Zoolander's trying to give Athena shit, and she's talking about her, and her lipstick was literally the colour of shit. Right? I was like, did she not look in the mirror before she left the house? So supposedly she went to tell Adrian all the things that Athena had been saying about him, saying that he couldn't spell, that his business was going to be a failure, and that he was stupid. And he did not like that whatsoever. Not one bit. As we know, you're only affected by an insult if it's something that you're paranoid about. So if somebody calls you ugly and you know you're not ugly, you'll laugh it off. But he was so upset about being called stupid. He obviously thinks he's stupid. He was saying, oh, I've had it my whole life. He's probably had it his whole life because he can't even fucking speak properly. He clearly treats women like shit because he's trying to act superior because he knows he's a fucking loser. Athena wasn't helping matters when she says she stepped off the plane after final vows and seen her son and realised she was happy and how she hadn't been happy for weeks. I've not felt sorry for her for weeks. The guy has been a total fucking dick to her, and she still wrote stay, she still put up with his crap, and now all of a sudden she's home and she realises. Her sister told her, the other women were telling her, for fuck's sake, man. Like, why did it take her that long to see? And then she kept on saying, oh, he's so hot, he's so hot. Is he fuck? So at the cocktail party, Afina pulled up Sierra about the text message, and she had the audacity to still try and blame Afina for anything. And Jamie was like, you're the one who was trying to fuck her husband. Fucking, I'm glad somebody said it. At the dinner party, she was sitting eating, like, pure smacking her food. And then she just went, oh, I'm going to go. Okay, bye. Why the fuck did you come? Why did you come? Away home and practice blue steel, you fucking bitch. So everybody was trying to piece together Jackie and Clint's relationship, and she was saying, oh, we started talking after final vows, and she's already went over there, she's moving in with him. And everybody's like, this doesn't make any sense. And he's saying, I paid for a ticket. The whole thing is fucking bizarre. Everybody knew that they had been texting each other before final vows. And when Ryan just laughed when she says he was jealous, that's when she lashed out and started pointing at him and shouting at him. Oh, I actually just remembered Morena wasn't there either. And in another video that I posted, Jackie had says that she looks up to Morena, she wants to be like her one day. And then in the video, you see Morena shouting and pointing at people at the dinner table. And I'm like, goal achieved. That's the way she's talking to people at the dinner table and all now. The two of them are fucking psychopaths. When it was showing you these two before the dinner party, I was literally hitting the book. The way they were hanging all over each other, and he's like, oh, you're beautiful, you're smart, giving her all the compliments, and she's soaking it all up, and just the way that they were hanging all over each other, it was fucking disgusting. And listen, I'm not against public displays of affection, right, ever. I don't know what it was, it gave me a feeling in my stomach, like a horrible, knotted, like, see when, if you'd to see your parents kiss, and you'd be like that, oh my god, like, stop, that's how I felt. There is absolutely no way in hell that Ryan is jealous of the Grinch and Butthead. Karina was wearing one of the clip-on ponytails for TikTok, which I was considering buying, but then when I seen it on her, I thought, no, that's an actual mess. She was clearly trying to match Paul's hairdo at the front. And speaking of Paul, why the fuck was he dressed like the captain if it would be Timu's version of Love Boat? As usual, he was trying to blame all the problems on Karina. Oh, she's stuck up, blah, blah, blah. Aye, okay, she might be stuck up, but he didn't take accountability for even one thing that he done on the show. And then when he says, oh, like, forgive me for my mistake, and she went, which one? And he's like, oh, there's no need to be sarcastic. There's all the need to be sarcastic. There's every fucking need. Oh my god, I can't stand him. And listen, I don't like Karina. But in this case, the more he was talking, I was just like, Paul, stop. Do you know he's a life coach? Who the fuck's paying him to coach their lives? And Karina was like, that's it, closed, end of story, not interested. Good for her. She's wasted enough time in that fucking loser. One thing that I will say is, I absolutely love Jamie. And I've seen a couple of posts with Jackie saying that one of the only ones who's kept in touch with is Jamie to make sure she's alright and everything. And Jamie was like, oh, I'm here for Jackie, and she really likes her. I don't get it. I don't know how anybody could be friends with her. Literally, you need to sit her down and say, look, you need to see a psychiatrist. You need to be evaluated. Because having mental health problems is one thing, but she's so fucking toxic. It surprises me that Jamie actually likes her. Let me know what you thought of the final dinner party, and then tomorrow I'll be getting up early again to watch The Sofa and see what happens there. You know what, it was quite dramatic. It wasn't as dramatic as I was hoping. Hopefully the show doesn't get cancelled so I can do this again next year. Fingers crossed. But thanks to everybody who's been watching my videos. I'll see you again tomorrow for the final episode. Bye!